We need to have a conversation about prescription pills and dealing with pain and inflammation. This is what I was prescribed for my total hip replacement 4 days ago. I want to share what I've been using and not using. Now, I want a disclaimer in here that everybody's pain is different, and obviously different surgeries are different for different people, so that's there. So I just want to share what I'm doing and what's worked for me, because I want you to open your mind and not just go exactly by what you're given. Just have a conversation about it. So look, I was given the full-on opioid prescription that I haven't opened, and then the lesser dose version, which I haven't opened. I think I had a half of one of these in right after surgery. But of course, then high pain meds make you nauseous. So they have anti-nausea medicine, and opioids make you constipated. So they give you the stuff for constipation, which sometimes is a little strong. So guess what? A stool softener works great. So I never opened the pain meds. The anti-inflammatory mixed with Tylenol is what worked for me the first couple of days. I am now only on extra strength Tylenol every 4 hours. They give you the stomach pills that go with the anti-inflammatories because you might have stomach problems. They give you the aspirin to thin your blood because you might not be moving as much. I'm moving plenty, so I don't need this and this and this and this and this. And we can cut it all down to use whatever's going to work for you. The ones that you have to take this prescription, but this prescription helps with the side effects of this prescription is ridiculous. So look what helps with side effects that are a little more natural. Stool softeners are great. Kinesiology tape. Hello, rock tape has been my favorite friend for swelling and pain and all that sort of thing. Fringe. It's CBD. It's water soluble, tasteless, odorless. I stick it in my coffee each morning. I've had a couple. I'll do a 2 a day. I have one before bed occasionally, and it helps me sleep. It also helps my pain levels. I gotta say, as a massage therapist, I kind of have the secret sauce of I can massage through the inflammation. If you have anybody that can do cupping, the decompression of the cupping, like the decompression of the tape, really helps with the inflammation. The gentleman that coined the term RICE about 10 years ago finally came out and said, really, that ice is not the best idea in the rest, ice, compression, elevation. Neither is rest. So movement is medicine. Ice actually constricts all the blood vessels, so it doesn't let the natural inflammation process deliver all the goodies that are healing the tissues happen. So then you also need help, though, to get that out. So that's where elevation comes in really good. Movement, massage, helps push that lymph out of the way and get that inflammation down. So all these tools are available, okay? Not these, because there's so many side effects to these that can happen that I haven't had, thankfully, and I feel pretty good that 4 days out, I have not, I think I used ice and a little bit of the half a tramadol right after surgery, but since the heating pad is my best friend, elevation, tape, fringe, CBD, and all my massage tools. Just look at all your options, not just the prescriptions. I'd love to have this conversation. If you have any questions about that, please contact me. I'd love to talk about it and educate a little bit more. And hopefully you're going to be better with your pain or inflammation.